Hello. Just trading oil. I think that's what we're going to call this thing. Just trading oil. But right now we're in a counter trend trade. Um, if you look over here, you have a breakout that occurred, uh, a few days ago. Actually, we've been in this trend, and as the MACD is indicating, you're making higher highs. That's your sentiment, your bullish sentiment. So as long as that's happening on the 1 hour chart, you're trying to find entry long positions, so pullbacks to support. I'm going to pull over the 5 minute chart and show you where the entry was. But just looking at the global picture, you can see we had this huge sell-off here, and we've been rallying. We've been rallying into this trend since this sell-off. This sell-off is had a CCI. The previous high on this was, well, let me do this one. From this high to the low is 7 hours. That's $1.69. So when you see the market is oversold $1.69 from the high, you know it's time to start the rally. And we had a breakout on the MACD, upside breakout. We've been in that upside trend since Monday, and this is 2 days later. So we're still looking at pullbacks to support. So what I'm going to do is just put this on pause. I'm going to pull over the 5 minute chart and the 1 minute chart and show you some potential entries that you would have had getting into this trade. All right, so we're looking at the 5 minute chart, and this is a more local microscopic view of the trend that we're in, which is a bull trend, counter trending bull trend trade. And as you can see on the 5 minute chart, I'm going to just blow this up a little bit. We're above the 200 period moving average, and which indicates we're in an uptrend. We had some pullbacks here, 1, 2, and you had a small pullback here. That's 3. So these were potential entry point, really good low risk entry points. If you pulled back, if you got in here to this pullback to the 200 period moving average, you would have only been risking 10 ticks. You would have been, if you exited here at 16 points, if you got in here, again, that's 15 points and you're only risking 9. And if you get in at this pullback, you are risking, well, you're using this as support. You're using previous open, this yellow level, as a support. And you only would have been risking in that set, you only would have been risking 4 ticks. And right now you're all the way up here to R2, which is 33 ticks. So not bad. Now it's just going, it's going bonkers. It's going bonkers right now. But what I wanted you to see is two things. One, let's go back to the 1 minute. Even though you're in a downtrend, okay, even though you're in a downtrend on the 1 hour, you're counter trending. The MACD is in an up phase. So all of this is creating new highs. So as long as this is going on, you're looking at pullback to support. So here's a support, here's a support, here's a support. And you're using the 200 moving average on your 1 minute or your 5 minute to find entries into that trend. pull over while we wrap up. Let me pull over the 1 minute, and I think you'll see a little more clarity here. Okay, so see these pullbacks, one, are really nice. These are, you're only getting two points of risk right there. This pullback here, 5 points of risk. So those are this one's really good because you got the 200 acting as a support level. This one's good because you have a previous open and 200 period moving average as support. You can see that this acted as resistance and then broken, comes back to support. So that's a really good example of a transition of broken resistance becoming support. Okay, so and now we're just going skyrockets. So at this point you're looking at, you know, taking profit. You're looking at closing your risk a little bit. So you might want to use the 5 minute to help you take profit, or you know, basically you're just moving your stop loss in so you can protect those profits a little bit. So let's see where this goes. We'll put it on pause and then we'll come back to it. All right, so this trade is still continuing in the same direction. Yeah, this trade is still continuing in the same direction on our 1 hour. We have the MACD is still on a strong uptrend. Okay, and then I'll bring over the 5 minute. Okay, and then you can see on our 5 minute we have the stochastic and the CCI going. And the CCI, I think we got in here at this pullback to support, or back here somewhere. I think we were back here on this pullback to the 200 period moving average. And then it busted through these two levels. This was a really nice one here. I'm going to blow that up and show you. So this level here was really nice because it was such a low risk trade. The CCI wasn't quite as pulled back as the fast stochastic. Fast stochastic is fast, so a lot of times it'll give you a false signal, but then you just have to use your chart to see where support and resistance is. So in this case, you pull back to support at the previous open, and you can see right here you had a candle that was an engulfing candle at that level. That would have been your entry long, and you would have taken this boy up to the R2 level. So the risk on this one was 6 ticks, only $70, and the return would have been 29. So 7 to 29, that's almost 4 to 1. So right now, we've clearly gone into blue sky territory, and we've broken through the R2 level. And what I'm going to do is just move my stop. I'm going to follow the 5 minute ranges. So moving my stop below that 5 minute tick, and just see where we go. Okay, we'll be back.